How's it going? So basically, the glue never set, and we waited for the day that was really warm out. It was like brutally warm out for December. It's like, I think it was 18 degrees that day, and it still didn't set. We left it, we put the heater on when it started to get cold, and still nothing. So I'm gonna head to Home Hardware. I'm gonna increase our budget by actually buying stuff, and I'm gonna attempt to frame it, which is really the way that you're supposed to do it, but we were trying to do it as cheaply as possible, but you don't want to cheap out on warmth. So we're gonna go to Home Hardware. I'm gonna try to see what wood would work best. I'm gonna talk to the guys there, and come back here, and hopefully I'll cut up some pieces and frame it and see how it goes from there.
A few moments later.
Just got back. I ended up getting some 1x2 strapping. It's thin. I can double it up, so if I need to, need more room for the cotton candy, the insulation, that's what it's called. I can pack it in there, and it's thin, it's easy to work with. Hopefully I won't have to do angle cuts, because I suck at angle cuts. I'm a pool guy. We always cut the PVC pipe perfectly across. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go in the back, see what I can do, see how it looks, and I'll go from there. Let's jump to it. It's a really nice day to be working on this. It's like 15 out again, which is weird because it's December. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to take all of these off and kind of clean out the back of the truck a bit so it's not a complete disaster. And I'll start framing. Don't know how I'm going to do it yet because it's very curved. There's a lot of weird spots in it, but I'll see what I can do. I should mention that this strapping was relatively cheap. It was like, I think $250 a piece, and with the screws and everything it came out to around $50. So not too bad considering it's Home Hardware, but not too bad. Hot out today, but I cut these boards, and I'm kind of making a little bit of a support beam down here. I didn't realize these boards were so warped, but I'm gonna work with what I got. It is weirdly hot out today, maybe because I'm working, but it's like the middle of December and I gotta take my coat off. Weird. Got that back window kind of framed up. Got this window started. Got supports running all along the bottom that I'm kind of building off of. I gotta leave room for these clamps. I should have cut them and like built something around them, but I think it'll be fine. Famous last words, but I think it'll be fine. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to get the roof support on. I'm thinking with these windows I can build off of them and hopefully it'll hold it. And yeah, we'll see how it looks at the end. If it's complete garbage or if it's usable. And if you're a framer, like you do framing for a living, I am so sorry. I am so sorry I offended you. Not my intention. But yeah, so if you are a framer or you do construction, leave some tips down below for me, because honestly, like, anything helps, seriously. This is all curved. There's so many like curves and like rounded parts, and it jots out, and the windows aren't square. So it's making for framing it hard. If it was just a box, it'd be so much easier. So much easier. But what can you do, right? It's a learning experience. Now for the gaps in between the windows here, I'm thinking of just getting that concrete expansion foam or like pool noodle and like cutting it around and stuffing it in there so it, you know, it's got some give. It's not just gonna like push against, like if this thing moves at all, like it shrinks during the winter or like the cold causes it to move, it's not gonna put any pressure on the actual frame. So it'll allow for expansion if that's a problem, but better safe than sorry. Whew, pretty much done for today. I ran out of wood. I mean, I kind of thought it would happen, but I was kind of foolish to think that I could get away with just 10 pieces because I'm not. Maybe if I knew what I was doing, I could actually make those 10 pieces go a lot further, but it is what it is. Go to Home Hardware tomorrow, grab some more, continue this. Like, it's pretty much done. I need to frame some more up in there. I need to do the supports down the sides, the frame around the windows. I need to make sure that this roof is barely screwed on right now. It's just kind of pressure fit right now. But I gotta support all that. Gotta make sure it can hold the weight of the carpet. Yeah, but aside from that, like it looks like it's gonna work. I'm probably gonna have to spray foam a bunch of places, but it's just gotta keep us warm, you know? It's kind of Mickey Mouse. It won't look too pretty. Well, what can you do, right? It's a learning experience. Damn it, Jim, I'm a photographer, not a framer. The other thing I want to do here, before I get too carried away with finishing framing it, is I want to seal around the windows, but like it's still nice out. But I don't know how long it's going to take to cure. I'm talking about silicone. I'm going to silicone the windows. I should probably said that. Yeah, I'm going to silicone all around the windows. They say it doesn't leak, but I noticed this. So I'm going to just do a bead around all of it, because if I pack in all that insulation and then it leaks, it's kind of garbage. That stuff gets wet, it's not going to work right, and that would suck. I'm going to put on a few more pieces, see what I can do with my leftover scraps, and then I'll go to Home Hardware tomorrow and finish it up from there. See you guys in the next video. Peace.